The manual is really derives from this third European Youth Work Convention, where we felt that something was needed to help to provide a framework to practitioners and policymakers and researchers to work together to try to build a process for establishing stronger youth work strategies in the member states across Europe. And so the small book, the manual, is a conceptual guide to some of the issues about policy and strategy. So a bit more theoretical at the start, but then a process, the journey that needs to be taken, a practical story from Malta, and then some resources and some case studies towards the end to show people how it can be done or should be done.
And what we start with basically is, if you want to start a strategy, then the first question is basically who is involved and who is going to write this strategy, which sectors, which stakeholders are involved. And from there you go on asking what are actually the goals and what is the vision we want in this strategy. Doing an analysis of what is the context, how can you actually make a realistic and goal-oriented policy, then going a strategy, then going into the implementation phase, the writing phase, the implementation phase, and then finally evaluating when the strategy has been implemented.
And then we really tried to take a case study, which was the case study from Malta. And what I really tried to do is really pass on the experience of 15 years in setting up an agency for youth work and giving some practical ideas of what people can do and adopt, not copy.
Many of the practitioners and policymakers are asking what to do and how to do, and this manual is really putting together this conceptual part of what to do and parts on how to do with practices, with concrete tools, because manual has step-by-step guidance on what needs to be done, and then support for each of these steps with tools and resources to follow.
The great part is that now the youth sector has a great resource available, and except for the theoretical part, so that's for the ones who should be aware of the process and of the steps. And then we also have this great example from Malta, and the National Youth Strategy in replace, and also some local practices. So we also try to look at the local level to see what exists out there, and then we have wonderful examples from Lithuania, from Portugal, from Slovenia. So we have those strategies that work, and in fact it's also proof of the way things were rolled out using the instruments and tools available. So if some municipalities manage to do it, then it's an invitation to other municipalities to try it as well.